live visuals.
प्रधानमंत्री जी के स्वरूप में पाकर जिनके यशस्वी प्रयासों से भारत यशस्वी बन रहा है, विकास के शिखर पर पहुंच रहा है। आज भी गौरव।
All right, so live visuals coming in from Dhar in MP, where Prime Minister Modi is all set to in fact launch a very key initiative, which is with regards to textile, and this, as we all know, is on the occasion of Prime Minister Modi's birthday, when he is in fact turning 75 years in age, and he is in Madhya Pradesh today. As we all know, Madhya Pradesh also happens to be the citadel for the BJP, and he is all set to open a mega textile park in Madhya Pradesh, Dhar, today. During his visit, Prime Minister is all set to launch the Swasth Nari Sashakt Parivar Evam Poshan campaign alongside the Adi Seva Parv. But as you can see over there, Prime Minister accompanied by the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh over there is going on a road show. Arun joins me. He's been tracking Prime Minister's visit over there in MP. Arun, take us through Prime Minister's itinerary and what's happening right now.
Well, that's right. Prime Minister Modi has just arrived here in Dhar district of Madhya Pradesh. This is where Prime Minister Modi is going to lay the foundation stone of PM Mitra Park, which is going to be significant for the cotton industry and the farmers associated with the cotton. Now, as we speak, Prime Minister Modi, along with the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Mohan Yadav, is conducting a road show. This road show, of course, commences from where Prime Minister Modi landed, and now they are heading towards the venue where Prime Minister Modi, of course, be on the dais and then inaugurating those three important schemes. If I can quickly speak about those schemes, Akanksha. The first one, of course, is Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Modi's PM Mitra Park. That's significant because it has spread over 2,000 acres of the area. So this is going to be massive. And secondly, this is going to bring farmers close to the industry. And even before the laying foundation stone of this, PM Mitra Park, the investment has already been proposed. We're given to understand that more than 25,000 crore investment has already been proposed for this. And of course, Prime Minister Modi will be speaking that in his address whenever he's going to address the gathering here. Self-reliance is something on which government has been focusing. So I guess he's going to speak on that line also. And secondly, Akanksha, the another important aspect or facet of Prime Minister Modi's this visit, and that too on his birthday, is going to be that Swasth Nari Sashakt Parivar. That's very important. And he's been speaking about it that with this program, this is a very unique initiative which he has in fact done this time around on his birthday, where you will have 1 lakh health care checkups or camps across the country. So every state will be participating in this. You will have this.
So it's interesting that you highlight that, because Arun, on this entire road show on the Rath, we can also see Srimati Savitri Thakur, who's the Union Minister of State in the Ministry of Women and Child Development. She's accompanying Prime Minister along with CM Mohan Yadav. That in itself is symbolically a testimony of how much importance Prime Minister himself is bestowing on the initiative directed towards women and child development.
Well, that's right. This is a Seva Pakwada fortnight which BJP is observing, and Prime Minister therefore is here in Madhya Pradesh. And he has chosen Dhar district. Remember, this district, of course, is bordering Gujarat also, and a very interior area where Prime Minister Modi is there right now, where you're seeing on your screens. And also importantly, the diseases like tuberculosis, anemia, sickle disease, these are the ones which are very prominent in these areas. So therefore, these health initiative, health checkups, health camps, which will have the involvement of district hospitals, the community health centers, and other district hospitals, is going to be very significant. And this is also importantly, Akanksha, you will not only have general physicians there, you will have some of the experts of different different departments. Like you have pediatricians there, you have gynecologists there, dentists, dermatologists. So all these doctors will be part of these initiatives. 1 lakh health camps, health checkups will be done during this period. So this is a Seva Pakhwada, as BJP observes this every year, starting from Prime Minister Modi's birthday. And also importantly, Akanksha, to highlight here that Prime Minister ensures that on his birthday, he is not, celebrating in Delhi or, in a close-knit circle. He always has been among people. Last time around, he was in Odisha, where he inaugurated various schemes on his birthday. In 2023, that very famous Vishwakarma scheme was inaugurated, in which many artisans, craftsmen have got that benefit, that interest-free loan, etc. And in 2022, in fact, I was also part of that program which Prime Minister Modi had in 2022 here in Madhya Pradesh. You remember those cheetahs were brought from Namibia, and Prime Minister Modi was there inside Kuno National Park when those cheetahs were introduced to India, released in that national park. So he has ensured that on his birthday, he is amongst the people and giving something to the people of this country. So in that regard, as we were discussing about these PM Mitra, Kendra, Swasth Nari, Sashakt Parivar, and there is another program which Prime Minister Modi is going to launch from here. That is Adi Sarv program for the tribals. And remember that Madhya Pradesh has the largest population of tribals in the country. So that scheme is going to be very beneficial. You will have those health sector, education, and also the hygiene, etc. All these things will be covered, which many in government feel that is lacking amongst the tribals. So therefore, this scheme is going to highly benefit those tribal sections of Madhya Pradesh. And Dhar, of course, that is the reason why he has chosen this, because Dhar is also one of the largest populated tribal area, along with Jhabua and Shadol in Madhya Pradesh. So Prime Minister Modi, with this visit, of course, targeting multiple sections of the society, including farmers, women, tribals, and also, of course, when we talk about that PM Mitra path, that will also generate more than 3 lakh jobs, direct and indirect jobs. That will benefit women.
So tell us about the plans for this textile initiative. Remember, because even before welcoming Prime Minister Modi, Chief Minister Mohan Yadav also highlighted how they are looking towards, in fact, fostering Dhar in Madhya Pradesh, particularly as the hub of textile industry, as the hub for cotton. If you could take us through what are the plans for Dhar in terms of creating a textile sector over there.
Akanksha, see, the 5F vision is behind this project. The 5F vision is starting with, of course, for the cotton, farm, then fiber, then factory, then fashion, and then foreign. So this is the cycle which they have planned for this, and this will bring farmers close to industry. This is a massive area. Remember, 2,300 acres of land in which this PM Mitra Park will be established. And when you're talking about 3 lakh jobs directly and indirectly to people of the state, that is going to be significant. And also, you'll have these farmers who are associated with the cotton will get wonderful prices of their cotton, because then now that you don't need to take your cotton to different parts of the country. You'll have industry here only. So that gap between the farmers and these industries will be reduced. And most importantly, even before laying the foundation stone, today Prime Minister Modi is laying the foundation stone, then you will have this entire area built up with the setup, etc. You already have 25,000 crore investment proposed for this area. Various big companies have already showed that interest. They have promised to invest this much amount. So this is going to be hugely benefiting to the people of Madhya Pradesh, especially to the cotton textile sector. Remember, Madhya Pradesh, especially these areas, Dhar and along with Indore, these are the areas where you have farmers doing farming on a large scale of cotton. So this, and I think that's the reason why they have planned to have this industry set up here in that specific or in that particular area where you will have these industries being set up, and you will see growth, of course, slowly trickling down to every sector. And I think that's the reason
Stay with
why
me, Arun.
these
I'm also
interior...
joined in by Aman from the newsroom. In fact, I want to quickly bring him in as well in terms of the kind of initiatives you are seeing being launched today, which is going to be pivotal for the state of Madhya Pradesh. So, Aman, as Arun was rightly highlighting, you already have investment proposals to the tune of nearly, or rather over 23,000 crore rupees. What could this mean for MP, particularly for Dhar, in terms of employment opportunities?
See, Akanksha, there are two big initiatives which the Prime Minister is unveiling today. Number one is the country's first PM Mitra Park, and as Arun was telling us in great detail, this park is spread over 2,150 acres. First PM Mitra Park coming up in the country in Dhar. The Prime Minister is there to inaugurate that as well, and as per the government statement on this particular park, the total investment proposals are worth over rupees 23,000 crores already. This is going to be a big boom for Madhya Pradesh economy as well as contribute to the economical growth of India. And the Prime Minister has this Mitra Park very close to his heart. I know this was a few years back that he unveiled this concept, and these Mitra Parks are going to come up in different parts of the country. Number two is this very important scheme that he's starting today for women and children. It's been called the Swasth Nari Shashakt Parivar scheme, and this is going to be over 1 lakh camps, medical camps being held across the country for the next fortnight to carry out extensive medical checks on women and children, perhaps the world's largest exercise. I don't know, once this fortnight is complete, Akanksha, maybe India will be looking at a world record of doing a record number of checkups on their population, especially the women and children, to detect any early onset of diseases in them. And this is the PM's brainchild as well, that such a campaign should be started. Many government ministers in Delhi are going to be visiting hospitals and public health centers where this program will start. I'm hearing that Jyotiraditya Scindia, the minister, is going to one such camp. Mr. Nadda is going to be going. The health minister is also going to go to one such camp, and they'll be overseeing that this health camp start today. And this is the major plan for today. The Prime Minister's birthday, Akanksha, always associated very closely with the concept of seva. And when he became the Prime Minister, he said that I am the Pradhan Sevak of the country, not the Prime Minister. And so seva has always been a very integral part of any Prime Minister's Modi's birthday celebrations. So I think these health camps which are happening today, for women and children across the country, so many locations, over 1 lakh locations, taking this free health checkup, to the doorstep of people, as I would say. That is also going to be the Prime Minister in his speech is also going to speak in a big way on that. And I think the PM Mitra Park is, of course, a part of the Prime Minister's move to get investments. In an earlier, I remember, speech, him saying that India wants to be the hub of foreign investment, inviting global companies to come set up shop in India, that make in India, but make for the world. That has been the PM's mantra of self-reliance, Atmanirbharta. The PM Mitra Park is going to be one shining example of that Atmanirbharta model that the PM has been speaking about.
Absolutely. In fact, this is also going to add on to Madhya Pradesh's own legacy of a centuries-old textile. One, you're looking from Chanderi to Maheshwari weaves. I want to quickly bring in Arun on that note. Arun, I'm sure that the weaver community is going to be particularly thrilled today as Madhya Pradesh reaches this milestone where Prime Minister is looking towards promoting it at a global level as a textile hub, because as I said, they are also looking towards capitalizing on its legacy with, as I mentioned, from Chanderi to Maheshwari, you have had all kinds of weaves in Madhya Pradesh, so it only makes it the right place to be milked.
Well, that's right, because as we were discussing about this area in which this is going to spread, this 2,158 acres of area, and you will have world-class facilities like in ETP, which is a fluent treatment plant, solar units and plug-and-play units for the industries, which will be set up in this area. And also, we are told, as per the government press release, that the special purpose vehicle created for this project with the state and central government as partners, showing the collaborative effort. So, as far as jobs are concerned, government is saying that close to 3 lakh jobs will be created, including direct and indirect jobs, which of course will be a huge boost for the revenue and for, of course, the youth and women of the state. So, as far as emphasizing on the the cotton industry, because Madhya Pradesh, remember, Akanksha, is a major cotton producer, and this park will bridge the gap between cotton farmers and the textile industry, and which, of course, adding value to their crops. And as we were discussing about the jobs, that is also significant. And investment, I was reading one of the press releases here. They were saying that even more than 27,000 crore has already been proposed for the projects here in this. So these are going to be the economic impact, as we were discussed, of this PM Mitra Park. Now, the vision, of course, as we were discussing about the 5F vision behind this project, which is, of course, producing it on the farm. Then, this fiber, will go to the factory, which is, of course, be in the state only. Then you have those factories making it in a fashion clothing way. And then, of course, it will go to other countries, foreign. So these 5F thing, which, of course, has been the vision of the government. And on that direction, you will be seeing, once Prime Minister Modi inaugurates, will be heading this entire cotton industry of Madhya Pradesh. And this will, of course, become a cornerstone for the other projects in other parts of the country. And remember, Akanksha, very importantly to highlight here, that this is the first PM Mitra Park here in Madhya Pradesh. You will have 7 more. So Madhya Pradesh is witnessing the first PM Mitra Park, and then subsequently you will be seeing it going across to other parts of the country. So initially they have started with 7 planned PM Mitra Park, and the first one is in Madhya Pradesh.
And I want to bring in Aman on the note of the tribals and the youth getting promoted over here, because if you look at areas like Ratlam, you're looking at Ujjain, Dhar, even Jabua is being named as, areas or region that is actually dominated by the tribal population. Aman, take us through what this means for the entire tribal population, given that perhaps this is also Prime Minister's attempt to incorporate or invite them rather to join in the industrial ecosystem.
Well, absolutely, Akanksha. Dhar is considered to be the tribal headquarters in Madhya Pradesh. It's a ST seat, and Savitri Thakur is the BJP MP. She's a tribal woman, and she's representing Dhar in the parliament. She's also a Union Minister of State for Women and Child Development. And we saw Savitri Thakur right on the PM's Rath alongside the Prime Minister and the Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister, Mr. Mohan Yadav. So in a way, this is also the symbolism, I would say, and a big way to reach out to the tribal population, especially the launch of this health checkup scheme from Dhar. Is also a big message. The Prime Minister had chosen this very stage to launch it. Otherwise, he could have launched it from Delhi. But Prime Minister choosing to come to Dhar to launch this women health checkup scheme as well. This is also a big, I think, outreach to women and children, because lately the government has been getting this feedback that women and children have been suffering from certain diseases which get detected very late. So the whole idea of this, from today till October 2nd, this whole health checkup exercises at 1 lakh locations across the country is to detect diseases early. Diseases like sickle cell anemia, diseases like tuberculosis, diseases like other communicable diseases, non-communicable diseases, because this helps early detection, helps early treatment, early cure of these diseases, and that is why we see the government focusing on it. For an outsider, maybe it may seem a small thing, but I think government has got this feedback, and many people know all kind of specialities will be offered here in these health camps. Various specialist doctors will be present. It is starting today in Delhi and various other parts of the country. And as I said, this is the largest ever health outreach exercise in the country, which has seen it may set a Guinness World Record for all once October 2, the final details are in. So I think Prime Minister very carefully choosing Dhar for his birthday and for launching these 2 big projects, the Women Health Checkup Scheme as well as the PM Mitra Park.
All right. And when we are talking about PM Mitra Park, Arun, what can you tell us in terms of the kind of model industrial township that Prime Minister is now looking towards bringing to Madhya Pradesh, rather Dhar, through this entire Prime Minister's Mitra Park over here? All right, we seem to have lost that line with Arun, but I'll quickly go back to Aman. Aman, you're not just looking at an industry or say launching of a factory, you're looking at an entire industrial township, and that is going to indeed be a game changer perhaps for these backward regions in Madhya Pradesh.
Well, absolutely, Akanksha. And all these PM Mitra parks, over half a dozen which are coming up across the country, are in such locations. You know, the effort of the government also has been to attract investment, attract industry, not just to the big hubs, you know, big hubs of Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Kolkata, for example, to also take it beyond the state capitals. And that is the whole idea of the PM Mitra Park as well. This particular, you know, Mitra Park is spread over, as the details show, about 2,150 acres. Already 23,000 crore worth of investment has been committed to this particular park, and the government has been very clear. The Prime Minister said it a few weeks back when he was there at the Suzuki plant, for example. He said that, you know, we need to attract foreign investors here. In fact, states should compete amongst themselves to get foreign investment to park in their state, you know, set up units in their state. There needs to be healthy competition between the states. Why should only Gujarat or Maharashtra be the states getting these investments? And once this investment comes, we should encourage these foreign manufacturers that you make in India and make it for the world. Like the Suzuki plant saw, you know, first time Indian Suzuki manufacturing in India, those hybrid cars being exported to nearly 70 countries in the world. So that is the idea that Mr. Modi has been, you know, forwarding, that this will help our economy, this will help creating jobs. For example, at this PM Mitra Park is supposed to create thousands of jobs. Job creation helps, economic growth helps, and that is the path that Mr. Modi is also thinking to, you know, the country becoming the third largest economy, overtaking Japan in the next, in a couple of years. That is the route that India has been taking, and PM Mitra Park remains a key aspect of that strategy of Atmanirbharta and self-sufficiency when it comes to Indian industry and Indian goods.
All right. I'm in fact joined in by Arun. He's back with us. Arun, if you could just add in your inputs to PM Mitra Park and the kind of industrial township that Prime Minister is bringing to Madhya Pradesh, which of course he wants to develop as the capital of being the hub for textile and even, say, cotton.
See, Ansha, we've been speaking about important Dhar and the area close to it, whether it is you know, Jhabua or Shahdol. These are the areas where you have majority of cotton coming. And also remember that Dhar is just 140 kilometers from Indore. This is, of course, this, the landmark project will change the entire landscape of the region, and that's the reason why this, in fact, and for this area, you know, PM Mitra, of course, is you know, mega integrated textile region and apparel, and this is, of course, is something which is going to boost the textile sector, create jobs, and that industry.
All right, we seem to be losing that connection with Arun, but let's quickly go back to Aman, who continues to stay with us. So, Aman, if you look at the Prime Minister's initiative, it's also developing the entire legacy of textiles in Madhya Pradesh. As we said, it's not just you're looking at Chanderi, you're looking at Maheshwaris, you're looking at Batik. All of that was limited to, say, places like Indore, Devas, even Ujjain. This is now going to spread into the tribal areas as well.
Absolutely, Akanksha, and the details that we have from the Madhya Pradesh government is that land has been allotted to 91 reputed companies in the textile sector in this particular PM Mitra Park. You know, as per their investment proposals, the project cost is nearly rupees 2,000 crore, and the nearly 3 lakh new jobs are expected to be created through this PM Mitra Park. Over 3.5 lakh cotton farmers will be benefited from it, and you know, the investment, as we spoke, is already rupees 21,000 crores has been promised. Interestingly, Kanksha, the woman participation in this particular PM Mitra project is going to be about 60%. So that is also a first, that in an industrial project, you know, such high women participation will also be seen, because a lot of textile, you know, in Madhya Pradesh, as I was correctly saying about Chanderi, there's a lot of women involvement in that textile sector. So the care has been taken that women also are form nearly 60% of the workforce and the investment proposals which come to the PM Mitra Park. And this is also the India's largest and its first greenfield greenfield textile park. That is what the government is describing it. The Prime Minister will speak more on it in a moment from now. But I think this is supposed to be the first PM Mitra park, and after this, six to seven more PM Mitra parks will come up across the country. This is supposed to be the big model of India's Atmanirbharta, self-sufficiency, and encouraging our local industries, so that they get a big platform to manufacture and even export to the world in the days to come, as they have been doing in some measure, but expand it even more in the future.
All right.